Hello everyone, my name is Itlali Stephanie Ambriz. My first name, Itlali, was chosen by my mother and she read it off a Mexican magazine and she just loved that name and she called me that. It has been a struggle throughout my whole education in the United States because a lot of people cannot pronounce it. I've been called so many different ways. I've been called Zitli, Zitlali, but I just learned to go on with the flow and accept it. I mean, I understand it's not an easy name to say. My major is interdisciplinary studies, EC through 6, and expectations I have for this course would be that I really do expect a lot. I expect to learn to have hands-on classroom management, one-to-one speaking with the students and the parents. When did I decide I want to become a teacher? I would say that would be around 3rd grade. I came up to, her name was Miss Cantu. She was my 3rd grade teacher, and I just completely fell in love with her way of teaching. She just made everything so fun and so simple and so interesting that I wanted to go to school every day and have fun. And one day that's what I wanted. That's a teacher I want to become. I want to make my students feel happy and excited about school. Some challenges of teaching would be, I would say, bullying, or as well as their personal issues or problems that the students may have. I want to be there for my students. I want them to have the confidence to come up to me and speak to me and say, you know what, this is going on in my house, or I haven't eaten in days, I don't have shoes or clothes or supplies. Or I want them to tell me if they're being bullied. I want to be able to know how to handle those types of situations. What does fairness mean to me, and how would I implement it in my classroom? Fairness is to treat each and every individual the same and to treat them with respect. Back in 1st grade, I didn't speak a word of English. I only spoke Spanish, and for my 1st grade, my teacher, I think her name was Miss Garza, she would completely ignore us if we would talk to her in Spanish. So I hated that class. I didn't want to attend. I would cry every single day that I was there. My parents had to drag me out of the car in order to take me to the classroom because I didn't want to be there. And I find that is not the correct way to deal with children. Yes, I did learn English, but it's just not right. I mean, if a child is not happy in her classroom, or if they're crying, there's obviously something wrong. And I don't want to be that type of teacher. I want, like I said before, I want them to have that confidence in me. I want to build a home in my classroom. I want them to have respect, to have a safe room, a home, where they can be happy. And I would implement it by treating everyone the same and by trying my best to respect them, because I know not every children will allow that for you to try to get that close to you, but that's my goals and that's how I would implement fairness. And that's it. Bye.